Twitch chat. Hello. We have a Hexagoost Act. We want to try to go this way? Take 100 gold and go there, or I could just transform 2 cards. I win. Twitch chat, please form an orderly line for me to say hello to you. Pomelo Juice, hello. Hey BLS, hey Book the Worm, hey RoboJumper, hey Northrex, hey Quack Poker, hey Linkiji, hey Zolvin, hey Error, hey Wormholer, hey Nordexa, hey Grover, hey Blazor, hello Mad Madeline, hello Portable Head. Ninosaurier, please hold off on new subscriptions until after the high has... It's all gone to shit. It's okay. Hello, Mr. Dabs. Hey, easy to read. Hey, Freako. Ninosaurier, thanks so much for the 20 months. I appreciate it. Peridot, thanks for 37 months. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for supporting me in what I do, Twitch chat. I'm a little bit better at dealing damage than I'm at blocking right now. Like, slightly. So maybe we take a True Grit. Being able to block is, I believe, a good thing. Reckless Charge is kind of a janky one to play in a hand that didn't have enough energy to play attacks anyway. It is possible I just shouldn't have played it. Oh, it's a Battle Trance. Okay, so actually we have won. Like, no longer joking. Thanks for the 49 months, Lupacudo. Raziel, thanks for the 62 months. Whale bonus was transformed too. Am I saying that chat needs to be more memorably unhinged and or inappropriate in order to be dreamworthy? No, it's just in contrast to the night before when I did have Twitch chat in my dream. Or maybe the night before that, I don't remember. Everything got very dark and like... Who even knows how the passage of time goes. Raziel, thanks for the 62 months. I appreciate you for subscribing during this 5-minute subscription bonus window of the hour. During which I will say subscription bonus for any subscriber. XTWX Cowboy, thanks for the 9 months. Unfortunately, you just missed the window. I mean, I could take Rampage. Kind of want to take Rampage. You missed it on purpose. That's legit. I respect the panache involved. I wish I took the headbutt over the trigger right now. I have put a Rampage in my deck. It's kind of a small deck. I transformed to... So we're like much lower on basics. Which doesn't make the deck smaller yet because... I have the other cards instead, right? But it does mean that I will have to add fewer like attack commons, for example. So it will at some point mean that the deck is smaller. I believe the play here is actually kind of counterintuitively to do that. Because this will always buff itself next turn. And I heal for 6 at the end of the fight. So that gets me out at full health. 1 Whirlwind as well, sure. I figured that Rampage would be pretty good for this fight in particular. kind of don't want to play Reckless Charge. I don't think the 10 damage is worth missing my reshuffle next turn. Is a very strong start, yeah. It's like a little bit close, but this is probably okay. Goodbye, Bash. Is this in the top 3 gorilla songs? I didn't even know gorillas could make music. Alright, very good fight. Lantern, demon form. This start's so strong that I might just take a demon form. Like, it's not an incredible card, right? But it's a card. It just kind of guarantees that I don't die to Hexaghost. Makes it so that Reaper is a very, very, very strong card going forward. Maybe it lets me take Snecko Eye, actually. That could be an interesting reason for it. I forgot about that. I've been trying this month to focus on making sure that I can happily click on like as many boss relics as possible. Demon form does seem like it makes me much happier to click on Snecko Eye or a 4th energy relic in this deck. Okay. I convinced myself. Yeah, demon form is pretty good at killing Hexaghost when you have anger in your deck. That is certainly the case. You see demon form, you click demon form, you die to an Act 2 hallway fight. Legit. Congratulations, Zephyr. Don't make the noise. Why is my cat making the noise? Arguably better to use that after I had more strength. I guess this worked. Shuriken as well. Shrug doesn't exactly play into a Shuriken, but I'm taking it anyway. What flavor is the noise? Irritating? Zephyr has a meow. It's not like the happiest meow to listen to, especially at like 5 AM or whatever, which is sometimes when I listen to it. The boot! That is such an optimistic boot. I am not sure that that will be adding much damage to our Shuriken Demon Form deck. I guess Nemesis exists. What I'm trying to say is that was not, like, the best relic reward, but it's okay. We got through our elites. A little bit low on potions, maybe, but I don't think there are any fights coming up where I need potions. I'm actually in such good shape that I can consider max HP here. Or I could just go Relic and then immediately remove it. I don't need to heal, though. I can do one of these two. Pretty good place to be. I think I want to go to a shop next act. I don't really want to go to this shop, so I'm going to go this way, which means I don't want to take Regret. That is my thought. Also, when you have Strength max HP, it starts to be pretty real because of the possibility you will be healing with Reaper a bunch later in the act. Do I think that you losing runs of Slay the Spire because of making bad decisions is a bug or bad game design? I think both. Yeah. Both for sure. I could dual wield Demon Form as just like the most greedy imaginable thing. Headbutt on Rampage or Whirlwind. That doesn't exactly work with Whirlwind because if you draw them at the same time, you can't play the Headbutt. Well, I have an Energy Potion. Battle Trance, Rampage. Both seem like good Headbutt targets, though. Or there's just Pummel Strike. You do typically want to put a couple of Pummel Strikes in your deck so that you can win for free when you get Sundial. I'm down. It also seems like a card I could upgrade. Ooh. That relieves some upgrade pressure I was feeling. It's like the one thing I haven't done much of this act is getting my upgrades done. DJR! Risking 1 health damage to try to get another card played. Hey, the boot. Damage added 1. Did it add 1 damage though? Apparently it's counting it, but it was overkill damage. Should we count that? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Kinda want to take a Flame Barrier. I'm low on block cards. Seems like it would do well with a 4th energy or a Snecko Eye, and wouldn't even be bad with a Runic Pyramid. Overkill damage has damage in the name. Okay, sure. I'm gonna take a Trigger upgrade so that my Runic Pyramid is just much better. Because I have a pain for the starting fights, right? But this way, I can remove that pain. I remove the pain. The only thing that's real. Ouch. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna take that damage, I guess. Look at that. Boom. Concept proven. Trying to work out how to line this up at 9. Okay, don't want to play the strike, but I'm not sure. Looks like I could have made either work. Nice. Ooh, corruption? With a flame barrier, I could take a corruption. Like, it wouldn't be the most ludicrous thing. I could like to just take a pervious. Stacko is going to go hard. I think I'm happy about Runic Pyramid 2. I think I'm happy about a 4th Energy. The stack just kind of has a lot of good cards of all sorts of persuasions. So, well done this deck. Oh, well. Fine. Let's go Black Start. Then I can only add 2 elites in the act. Fucking hell. I want to go to shop as quickly as possible. Get rid of Pan. Get something that gives me energy. Ideally. I focus on the pain. Oh, they knew not to attack this turn. How did they know that? It's kind of greedy not to use Energy Potion, but it also is kind of greedy to use Energy Potion. It's a very good potion. I think this will be fine. That one, this one. Pretty important to put Ink Bottle on 9. It's like always good, but it's especially good in this run where I have a Lantern. So I want to get my 6th card for turn 1. We're going to take a Bloodletting very happily. I think we're going to take a Gambler's Brew. No, I didn't dream about chat. Try to keep up. Brimstone. Centennial Puzzle is really good here. Should get to drink the potions to see what you would have gotten. Maybe true. I have to decide between Brimstone and Centennial Puzzle here. I wish I could fight more elites. That would be so nice. Because Brimstone's such an easy pick if I can fight a 3rd elite this act, I feel like. It's just a lot of its purpose is to kill the elites very easily. And I have a Black Star. And I have no elites to fight. Feels bad. I don't know. The heart does sometimes kill you. If you take Brimstone, don't find a disarm. It happens a non-zero percentage of the time, but it's definitely not 100 or close to 100. I would guess it's like 10 to 15-ish. And with Black Star, I should be more capable of outscaling that than usual, even. Let's do it. For a long time in Slay the Spire, I was trying to front load my problems for my deck. So, like, if I was going to lose the run, I was kind of preferencing losing an Act 1 over losing an Act 4. If I couldn't tell which way was better, I would prefer to lose an Act 1 than Act 4. Probably a behavior that started when I was like trying to win 100 runs in 30 days over and over again or whatever. I don't really know. I don't want this rage. But I think I just don't have enough attack density, weirdly. Also, it costs 78. That's too much. Yeah. Anyway, my point is I'm gonna try to do the other way around now for a while. Like, when I can't tell whether something's increasing or decreasing my win rate, I'm gonna prefer to die in Act 4 over dying in Act 1 now. Oh, I did not put this at a good number. My bad. Sword Boomerang or Heavy Blade are both strength scaling attacks. Not convinced I need either. Been enjoying Monster Train 2? Good. I'm getting a hearing test in 20 minutes because when you lie in bed watching Slay the Spire VODs on YouTube, you can hear a lot better on your right side than your left. You find yourself dying on Act 1 50% of the time. Any recommendations on just being better? I think most of the recommendations you get are like changing which cards you draft, and actually the thing you're probably doing the most wrong is playing the fights. You're probably making a lot of choices in fights which are leading to you losing a lot of health, which you don't need to be losing. Like, my expectation would be that if I played the act with the cards that you were drafting, I would not die. Armaments plus when I already have Warped Tongues. I only have the one battle chance. We're a little bit light on card draw right now, to be honest. I don't think I'm taking that. How do I decide whether to take Sword Boomerang or Heavy Blade there? Heavy Blade seemed better against Slavers, which is a little bit iffy because I can target one thing down, and it also seemed better with like Snecko Eye or a 4th Energy because I'm kind of low on card draw. And that seems like the boss relic segment that I need to target the most to me. It's a very barren end of act. Like, no campfires, 1 elite. No shops, actually. It's like very nothing going on up here. Oh, at Ascension 1. I mean, same answer, really. You will find far, far, far more advice about which cards to take, and far, far, far less advice about, like, in order to win this fight, you should try to hold on to this potion. And then use the potion on this turn, etc. I don't think we need to be adding those comments to the deck at this point. It's always slavers, isn't it? Have they looked at that? It just kind of seems like a bug. um... Okay. I'm not sure whether I wanted to draw Whirlwind there or not, to be honest. Well, I definitely wanted to draw it by now. Oof. I guess it's okay. Kinda isn't. I may... Proud of you. Yeah, I think we have to use our energy potion here, unfortunately. Fight could have gone a lot better than that. But it didn't. Disarm's a nice one to have. Just like... Alright. Disarm doesn't, like, directly offset the thing that Brimstone does to the enemies at all. But in the Hearts fight, exactly, it kind of does. And the Heart fight is kind of the place where it's most important to do that. So... see how annoyed he sounded. I don't think I sounded annoyed. Did I sound annoyed, Twitch chat? Doesn't sound like me. I sound furious? I too remember that, Nordexa. That was a fascinating week of my life. We hit this twice to force it to heal next turn. I guess in this case it didn't really matter. I'm gonna try to put this on 9. 26 lands! Worth a little time, I think. Clothesline would be my first week, and I sure do have a Brimstone. I think my plan against Automaton is heal before the fight, because I'm going to probably take like 60 damage in it. MTG Forge has a new commander mode for Adventure recently. I'll take the Sphere Potion as well. Pretty bad at hitting things with Vulnerable too. Aggro Prep's nice. I'm a little bit low on health, so I think I'm going to go for question marks over hallway fights. I don't remember being offered a rare yet this act. Was I offered a double tap? I don't think so. I think that was the rare reward last act. Given that I haven't been offered a rare yet, that does make the hallway fights better. But it's like late act question marks. They're pretty good. That one's good, for example. I think even with Brimstone, I'm still removing a strike because of how good Second Wind is on Ironclad. Also, the question marks are just fights anyway, right? Like, let's be real. Why does it even matter when they're just going to be fights anyway? Be the Cobra. Bag of prop. Very good pickup. Barricade is, I would say, optimistic. Barricade with no block engine and a brimstone. It's like kind of. I do have a mummified hand though. I'm gonna take it because of mummified hand. I already have all the good relics, so what would be the point of taking another relic? I guess like an anchor is really good or something. Or sustain. Kind of low on sustain. Or energy, also. Okay. That's kind of funny. I can actually play it to draw a card with ink bottle sometimes. It's not completely worthless. Only mostly worthless. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. I think mummified hand stinks a bit. Yes. Yes, I do. Oop. I think we want one shockwave. Wait, this one's worse than Slayers? What the fuck? Alright. It's a really good draw, because I want to be able to do this, this, and the card I was drawing was making it harder. Don't think I do play Reckless Charge, though. It's just a 0 cost, so it doesn't mess up my turn with Mummified Hand. I really can't tell. I'm gonna have 13 strength next turn. I think it must be this. $34 and $28. Any math majors? It's not enough. Alright, we're just gonna do this and then we're gonna rest. Eternal Feather, Old Coin. Maybe we don't have to rest. Oh. Extra rares. I'm pretty into this feat, actually. One way we can make up for the fact that the enemies get more strength is to have more max HP. Also, still very excited about the prospect of a Reaper. Having max HP gives even more value when you have a Reaper in your deck. There's a double tap that would be okay. The Thunderclap would honestly probably be okay too. If I upgrade the feed, I don't get in situations where I have to wait forever for it to upgrade on its own from tongues. What other options are there? Battle Trance upgrade? Probably just Battle Trance. It's a decent one. Bloodletting, also a good upgrade there. To be honest, more value than I thought I'd get out of Barricade this act. They're holding feed for me. Appreciate it. Clothesline this turn doesn't quite give enough weak to make sure that Hyper Beam is weakened as well. I might not be playing Battle Trance right now. Do I want Whirlwind next turn? Or do I want it this turn? If I get it this turn, it only hits for 2. Also, they might steal it. Like, I do want it this turn, so they can't steal it. I think I want to trigger it like that, and then do this. Oh shit, I'm 1 damage short. Well, that's awkward. And I guess this, but I don't hit it again because I actually wanted to steal Rampage, so I don't draw Rampage next turn. And this. Grit Defend is more block than Flame Barrier. And I can Clothesline. I guess there's also just Impervious, right? Kind of nice to upgrade Impervious, though, before I play it. And as an entirely different option, there is just Bash Clothesline. I think we're just going greedy as possible here. We got 28 block. We're getting attacked for 45. 28 plus 47 is more than 45. I think. And then we win. I wonder what next act will be like. Doesn't look like I'm getting a feed off, though. It's too bad. I wonder if I had it if Heavy Blade upgraded instead. I think I might have. There are a lot of angers. Just wondering if I should, like, take some damage going into next act and try to get the feed. There are a lot of angers. I'm gonna try, though. Momo! Damn. Immediately rewarded. Alright, cool. Feeling good about this run right now. Honestly, I cannot imagine Busted Crown looks much better than this almost ever. Like, I wouldn't hate a Dark Embrace. In fact, I would really like a Dark Embrace. I probably shouldn't take Busted Crown. Maybe I take Sozu. Seems like a deck that could use a 4th energy, even with a Mummified Hand. I don't have many 1-cost powers. Yeah, I don't think I can take Busted Crown. The 1-cost powers are just too good. The Feel No Pains, any Dark Embraces. I guess that starts at 2, but then you upgrade it to 1. I don't know. I don't actually care much about the other 1-cost powers, to be honest. Evolve? Getting 1 Evolve in this deck would be good. Maybe repair the crown first. That is good thinking. Oh, my potions are pretty good. We get 3 elites this act. We get an early shop, but there's no chance for a late shop, so it's just whatever we get in the 1 shop. Decide on triple hallway or double hallway. Actually, if I go this way, I get to choose, don't I? So, I'll go this way. I don't feel like this is a very good hand. This is a bit more like it. It would be fun if you could repair the Busted Crown after Act 1. I could get into that. Relics with, like, temporary downsides, I guess. I guess there's that mask that lets you, or forces you, lets you, that takes away your next relic. That's kind of similar. There is also a mask that lets you call. Ow. You miss Keanu Reeves Jr. Okay. What did you do to him? A little bit of ye old max HP. Gosh, these turn on hands are just garbage. Just try harder, Hunter. Get there eventually. Alright. This is what I've got, I guess. I should have played Disarm first. Spot weakness. I have a demon form and a brimstone. Kind of slow though, aren't they? I don't know. I think they're probably fast enough. Canute Jr. is a dog, your dog sitting. Oh, I miss him too. I can already tell. I mean, it's just curse 100% of the time that I do this, isn't it? Very inconsiderate. How's it going, Blue Man? I also have Shuriken, don't I? Yeah. Oh my god, that's such a long link. It kind of makes you feel like philosophically small for a link to be that long. There must be so many other people out there for anyone to need to make the link that long. In my honest opinion, how do I feel about Brimstone? Actually had a dream about Brimstone last night, and I remember just getting like more and more excited in the dream, and then I like, even though I was asleep, I had this like very strong physical sensation of release. It was like very pleasant. And I woke up. I don't know if that answers your question. Lie to you about Brimstone? It's not looking at other women. Twitch chat, you can't be so sexless that you think I was talking about shitting my bed. I'm sorry. That reflects poorly on you, not me. It is what it is. Well, it's not really poorly either. We're all just trying to do our best out here, right? Alright. Get me the fuck out of here. I have the one thing that interacts with Rupture, but that's really it. I don't think we care. I have the Mummified Hand, and I have the Bloodletting. Okay, just skip. Exhume's great here. Lizard Tail is actually pickable here. You don't like want Lizard Tail to be what you're leaning on, but we're playing the run we're playing. I wonder if Writhe or Strike is worse. Might actually be Strike. I can't card remove and Fiend Fire, unfortunately. This deck has very high rare density. Rare, 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 rare. Writhe. Actually, I'm keeping Writhe. Strike's just kind of a shit card. Between Violence and Secret Weapon, do I want 3 attacks or to choose which attack? I think I want 3 attacks. And then I'm okay with the Discovery. Discovery does okay. And I think at this point I actually will upgrade Feed. I want to upgrade Feed, and then I want to upgrade Disarm, I think. Look at what I did to chat. Sorry, am I getting blamed for chat's behavior right now? Because I have an Exhume now, and a Brimstone, so like it's not really a spot where I'm stalling. I guess I just play this immediately? And then also this. Hickory! They're my chat, who else can I blame? It's the Oprah conversation all over again. Ooh. That's kind of hype. 18 plus 18 is enough. Strength application should eat an artifact charge. That would be better. Also, apparently Discovery is offering. Useful. Uppercut. Don't think so. Not quite. I'm not chat, your chat. True? Maybe? Could be true. I think this one. Okay, play this and then don't play the attacks. 1? Shit, that's not my favorite number. One is the loneliest number. What about like imaginary numbers? Like those might be even lonelier. Oh wow. I'm gonna assume that that was good. I'm going through a 5-part interview process. Do they pay you? You passed, but you're overqualified, so they won't hire you. Good lord. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably not react positively to that experience. It's okay though, I get to just be a streamer. For a couple of hours. Do, 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 do. I get interviewed by hundreds of chatters every day. I look forward to one of you eventually sending me a DM telling me I'm overqualified. Could use a little bit more energy. There was a seeing red that I didn't take from a shop. One of those right about now would be pretty good. I am grossly overqualified. Thank you. I think that's the right answer, right? God damn. This is a good relic. Alright. Up to 19 max HP. We got a bronze scales as well. There's a dual wield. I do have Reaper and Feed, but I do not have a lot of control over which cards I draw each turn. I also have Mummified Hand. Mummified Hand does quite well with dual wield. I'll take it. Like, if it ever hits Reaper, it's probably already paid for itself or whatever. Is chat over or underqualified for backseating? Chat, you are perfect for whatever you want to be in life. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise, especially if they just put you through a 5-part interview process. I can't believe... Did they pay you? Did they, like, feed you lunch at least? Holy shit. I just couldn't do it. Thanks for hiring me anyway, Samiyama. Appreciate it. I just couldn't do it. At some point, doesn't it waste their time too? Oh, it's absolutely wasting their time. Like, somebody somewhere made some sort of policy, and somebody else has to follow it. That should be illegal. I'd just like straight up. That is just not okay. I don't know. Kind of the wrong hit. Alright, any Reapers in my hand? I will settle for a feed, I guess. I do have... Whoops. Oh, another Bloodletting's not bad, probably. It's all kind of weird. I think I'm actually skipping it. I don't think I'm taking Pummel either. The card this deck wants the most right now is Dark Embrace, and the card it wants second most is another Burning Pact, I think. Just struggling a lot for card draw. So let's not put cards in the deck that don't draw a card. Well. The boots! It is the boots moment. If I improve stream further, my subs might unsub because I'm overqualified. I mean, I don't think we have to worry about me improving my stream quality that much. I do still have Exhume, so playing Reaper to Exhume it is legit. I also have Magic Flower, Pantograph, and Eternal Feather. So I haven't actually done the math, but I assume I'm like almost on full health right now, if not just straight up on full health. Sounds good, Varosh. See what I can do for you. Is this the right amount? Nice. Gambling chip seems okay. Ooh, entrench. I do have a barricade. I do not have an anchor, horn cleat, or captain's wheel. All three of those would make entrench somewhat more appealing. I don't know though, I have bag of prep gambling chip. Gambling chip releases some of the pressure on card draw. I'm gonna go for it. Somewhat just because it seemed like it would be fun. I think I was at full health. Because this heals me for more. That heals me for 38. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Have we ever done healing integer overflow? Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. I have not done it. Imagine still not having enough energy. Alright, I put my powers in play. I don't know if this feed is happening. I don't know if that's a thing, you're just typing shit. Oh. You're among the best of them. Can I? No. Answer is no. Let's do this. This enemy gains strength every time you press end turn. I don't think it does. I think that is untrue. This one's about to die to bronze scales though. Aha! We did it. Decent. Hey, Cedric! You think Awakened One will be back for Slay the Spire too? There's no way. Not after I've beaten it this hard. Let the poor thing have some rest. There's a Slay the Spire too? Holy shit. I don't know, maybe. They keep saying there will be. But then they keep delaying it. They're playing with my heart. Why didn't I play that on turn 1? Maybe Ink Bottle was at 9? Probably should have played Wraith on turn 1 though. Oh, yeah, I have Gambler's Chip now. That would explain it. $22 times what? Excuse me? Actually, I played that wrong, huh? Never punished. I could also have gotten Reaper. But I'm at 75. I want to say that's okay. Just get rid of all of them. This is not a fight where Barricade's going to be good, right? Evolve could be good though. Playing Reaper, playing Disarm probably. Ooh, I could dual wield Reaper. I could not dual wield Reaper. That's upsetting. I don't know if Reaper is actually better than Impervious here. I think Impervious is better. Because Reaper keeps full healing for longer. Or full blocking or whatever. Except it doesn't this turn. Maybe I was wrong. You do get to dual wield it. We are trying our best not to lose Lizard Tail against Donu Deka, which would be very embarrassing, especially with a free evolve, right? I should have taken another Bloodletting. You'll like 6-7? 6-7. 6-7. How am I doing? More? No, you made it weird. It's an upgraded Reaper. Sounds pretty good. It wasn't even that good, to be honest. Do I get rid of Rye? I don't think so. That one health can actually matter. We need to find the other funny numbers. I wish you the best in your endeavors. There is a feed, right? There's also a Reaper. I don't care about the Reaper though. Not anymore. Didn't get there? Oh well. Yeah, Daka, I don't know. It's kind of struggling. There are some very strong powers that I don't have copies of. Dark Embrace would be a nice pickup. I'm actually one short of max HP. I don't want to upgrade Shockwave. I feel like it's very noticeable that weak and vulnerable are running out in these fights. Seeing red. It's an awful lot of combusts. So I can't buy a potion. I think Seeing Red's the only card that I want here. Which I guess leaves me at Orange Pellet's card remove as kind of the only sensible things to do. There's Whetstone. Whetstone's kind of sensible. Bird-faced Urn will take care of the HP. I hope so. Defends never became good for the entire run. There's actually one more card remove, or card reward rather, still, where I could get a second wind. Yeah, Writhe is doing fine. I can hold on to Writhe. I don't want these cards, I don't believe. Sadistic for power is good, no. Feels like no? believe I just read that, Konexai. I could also have upgraded Blood for Blood. I don't know. I think it would have been fine. Play Exhume, play Seeing Red, have the same amount of energy at the end. Nice to have options. Let's go for Inflame. Like, there's Power Through and Trench, but surely that's just not doing anything actually real. Just filling my deck with wounds. Okay. Out of all the ones I could have hit, that has to be the worst. Trench currently failing to impress. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ouch! Are we clad maxing today? We're clad maxing every day. Alright. Guess I should have done the math. Dying seems good here, question mark? Definitely a question mark. Holy Ghost. Could have got so high. What does it mean, this song? so we can get out of the fight, we heal for infinity-ish, or we can try to heal for more than infinity. I want to heal for more than infinity. Maybe free kill. Maybe. Guess I didn't think about that. It does take 3 every time it attacks me. Which limits my ability to heal a little bit. You want coffee, but you want to see me eat the heart? Legit? Alright. I was, in fact, on full health the entire time. And we got to the next page of relics. And the one on the other page is Paper Frog. Overall, pretty good. Now I get to see how good it is to give the heart +1 strength every turn. Surely we keep these. Oh, that was a pretty bad draw. Weird playlist. I think it's doing great. Go Pommel, Battle Trance, Demon Form. You know, Disarm, not a bad outcome either. Wait, it actually worked? Now I have to think. I do kind of want Demon Form in play, right? But I also really want to Disarm. Also, Disarm gives me Discovery. I'd rather Disarm. Discovery can be energy. Ow, 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 ow. That does mean I still have vulnerable on me and everything. I wish there was something I wanted to hit with True Grit here. Maybe I just hit Shrug. Like it's kind of fine. That one? I'm playing an attack. I'm keeping energy at the moment. Next turn's gonna suck. I have to play a Bash and a Clothesline to clear artifact charges so I can exhume a disarm. Three-quarters of a year. Thanks for the 75 months, Felter. It's like an okay turn. It's a very close fight. Exhume can get disarm. Or Reaper. But I think it's getting disarm. Also, I draw it off this. Okay. Now it can't get disarm. Can't get disarm even if I hit bloodletting off pommel. It's pretty bad. I think I would appreciate putting Demon Form in play right now. What if I discarded Exhume Flame Barrier? That way I can Bloodletting and have a pretty good chance of hitting either Bash or Clothesline to remove an artifact charge. Blizzard Tail and Flower do work together, yeah? Man, I missed. Awful lot of things not quite going right in this fight. Alright, there's my exam. So, disarm's not happening. I can get Impervious or Reaper. Assume we're getting Reaper. Alright, next turn we take a lot of damage. 9 times 15 is 135. I think I might just barely block that. So Lizard Tail heals for like 90. Yeah, I'm okay. 55 plus another 50%. Was like 70 something. But I believe I'm just barely okay. I should work out exactly how much I actually heal for. So I take... First off, it overkills me a little bit, right? 63 is unfortunately exactly divisible by 9. But if I have 6 block at the end of the turn... If I have 3 block at the end of the turn, it overkills by 6. Okay. So that's good to know. And it takes 8 attacks to kill me. So then I'm taking 7 times 15. Did I do the math wrong on how much I'm being attacked for? 135? Maybe I am dead. Oh, 7 times 9. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Woo! So I just need to end with 3 block. It was a pretty spicy run in the end, huh? GG. Definitely possible for that deck to be better. We just kind of missed the good one energy powers. I feel no pain does an awful lot in that fight. I have evening plans. Let me work out if I have enough time for one more run. I think I probably do. Oh my god. I'm having a very good stretch right now. I have to shower and walk out of my front door by 2 hours and 15 minutes from now. Thoughts? I'm a Twitch streamer, so I don't need to shower. But, I'm going outside. Twitch chat. We have to talk about personal hygiene. Highlander? Still not a 3,000 score. Disappointing. I wonder if without Brimstone that run just wins extremely easily. I don't know. Maybe. Would have lost that seed 100 out of 100 times. Why are you playing the same seed 100 times? Seems kind of boring. I don't feel like it was a terrible seed. I feel like it was like, it wasn't a free one. It was probably like a 40th percentile seed or something. Like it was pretty like in the middle. Based in Budfield. That's a weird kind of thing to say because like I try to have an intuition for stuff like that, but it's never given feedback really. Like all I'm really saying is that I won, but it was kind of hard. So if I think I win most of the time and this one was kind of hard, then I say that it was like 40th percentile or 30th percentile or something. Did I get any cards from the card awards after Act 2? I think I got my Exhume. No, I got my Exhume from a shop. Card awards were kind of trash, right? I wonder if Busted Crown would have been easier to win with than Sozu. Although I don't remember passing any super good potions. There was an Entropic Brew I passed. Agent K thanks for 27 months, appreciate it. Beautiful day to be in the Pacific Northwest. I'll take your word for it. I've been inside all day. Sour fruit juice, which would have been okay. Sure. Here's your guy. Gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Twitch chat. How's it going? We've got time for a run as long as it isn't a like 3-hour long upgrade feed with warped tongues every fight kind of run. I actually had warped tongues and feed in that last run, but I had brimstone, so I couldn't really stall. Alright. It's only 3 in a row. I feel kind of bad playing a run under time pressure if I'm like in a place where I care what the result is. Let's choose a feed to obtain and then go this way. I don't know if ironclad can do this. Probably not every time, but there is like this deviation and this deviation. And this deviation too. I think it is choose a feed. Oh! Sometimes it works. Alright. What did this attack for? 6, right? Zoom floor 1. Holy. Feed floor 1 is pretty good. It's like a self-repair that's also a strike plus that also wins you Act 3 and 4. Like, I don't know. Kind of a good card, yeah? I think it's pretty decent. Blood for Blood's not that good into Slime Boss. I could just take an Iron Wave. First reasonable chance to find Exhume. Well, you have minus 2% rare chance on your first card reward. So, after you've seen 2 commons, you have 0%. After you've seen 3 commons, you have 1%. So I currently have 0% rare chance, but if I get a common in my next reward here, I'll have a 1% chance for a rare there. So, depends what reasonable means. I could see it next floor, but, you know, not expecting to. Blood for Blood just doesn't quite work here. I would love for it to. But I'm trying to do a bit too much stuff. Power Potion's good. Whirlwind is fine. It is at worst fine. Uppercut's okay? Happy to give it a whirl. There you go. Alright, this has to buff itself next turn. Disappointing. I think current HP is a little bit too important to take 6 here. Rage is okay. Don't attack. Didn't attack. Perfect. Is this just last deck in a different order? Maybe. How weird would that be? Arguably a better order? We want to not play Strike so that we can Iron Wave? I guess I still care about current health. Cultist Potion, Disarm, both pretty good. I feel like using both potions is kind of okay here. I have Rage, so I took that Juggernaut. There's just such a good chance that this saves me 24 health. More than 24 health, actually. But it didn't. Sad. How would it have? Strike, feed, Whirlwind or something? 8, 20, 27. Maybe I couldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have used that. Next turn, I have 3 strength and it's vulnerable, so I'm hitting for 19. Can't play this. Saves 1 health. I'm caught up with League of Legends Worlds. Yeah. Oh, seemed good, maybe. Fire Breathing plus against Slime Boss and Sentries. Golden Idol hits for a lot of max HP here, unfortunately. Because I've been feeding. On the bright side, though, I've been feeding. These gremlins have too much health for Whirlwind to kill them. Well, I'll be weak anyway, right? Terrible, terrible, terrible hand. Remember me somewhat disliking Fearless. Yeah, I largely just like stop watching once they get up to the part where they're playing terrible champions. I don't know. Probably not how they're hoping people will feel about like Game 5 of the finals. But that is my personal experience. So much better than seeing the same 8 champs for 5 games straight. Is it? Like, the champs that we're seeing, like, the ones that are best at being used to play professional League of Legends? I don't know. Just feels like you get to watch, like, the best players playing League for, like, 2.5 games, and then they, like, put on the, like, seed team for the end. I think 1 armaments is okay. Just wanted to see Faker rolling it down mid on Nuno. Faker doesn't need it to be fearless to roll it down mid on Nuno. Faker will just do that. Heavy Blade. Woof. I hope I'm not just like dead to Lagavulin here. One of the like most identifying things about Faker over his career has been that he's played off meta picks. It is one of the things which used to distinguish him from other people, but now everyone can play Nuno mid. I guess at that point the thing that distinguishes him is that it's good when he does it. Liquid Memories. I think I really have a choice here. Shit, I should probably feed. I'm not getting my feeds off. I'm glad I have fire breathing for the slime boss fight, because my deck's kind of bad, actually. Oof, terrible draw. Might be dead. Oh no, it has -3 strength. Woo. Lots of people like Fearless. I'm just not one of them. I don't know. I think if the thing you are looking for is like novelty of seeing champions played, it's cool, and if the thing you're looking for is high-level League of Legends, it's not. And I just don't really get why people who want novelty of champions played don't watch someone stream solo queue. Like, why do you... Like, what? Like, who cares? Why are you watching the competitive event where the pros who have been practicing like 3 champions for 10 years are playing against each other if you want to see someone play like Nunu mid? Like, what? You can just Google that. Hold on, let me see. Nunu mid, League of Legends. One of the most insane Nunu mid carries I have ever done, uploaded 22 hours ago. Like, it's just not hard to find this content if that's what you want to see. It was not all caps. I want to take a Fiend Fire. My deck's got feeders toward being something good, but it is not yet good. Oh, maybe I'm dead here. Good grief. It's kind of unreal. You don't want to see Kaisa versus Jinx 5 times in a row? Why? I mean, you don't have to watch all 5 of the games, I guess, if you don't want to see the best players play 5 times in a row. Just watch, like, 1 of the games and then do something else. Okay, Fairy in a Bottle helps, as does Metallicize Plus, I think. And a card remove's probably pretty good. It's all decent. I think I'm going to be upgrading Whirlwind or Armaments. I'm going to be upgrading Whirlwind so that I have an okay Act 2 if I hit a 4th energy. There are other good options. I think a lot of it is people who play League want to see their champ, or like their friend's champ, which never sees competitive play, played competitively. The problem is what happens when you see that. You're like, oh, cool, someone's playing Olaf jungle, and then you watch Olaf jungle like run into playable champions, never deal any damage, and the team loses. It's like, okay. Sweet. So I do have a Fire Breathing Possum play. The big idea is that that is meant to be good. We'll see. It does make feeding harder. I do think that one of the things you get if you add more complexity, like one of the issues that people were having was that pro teams were deciding on the solution, right? And so like Jinx Kaisa is the solution, and that's just how draft should go. And so you see it over and over again. I think if you add more complexity though, you actually end up with them agreeing on the solution even more, because like it's actually more effort to work out other solutions. So like if the best teams play 5 matches of Fearless and that's their draft for the 5 matches of Fearless, it's actually a tremendous amount of work to go through a system that complex and work out, oh, I could have done this and this and this differently and it would have been better. Like, if one match of draft like settles on a certain draft, which is always the same, 5 matches of draft should also settle on a certain 5 drafts, which are always the same. But then you're seeing people play champions they're much, much worse at because they have to play like 10 plus champions for their role at a pro level, which is impossible. Like no one can do that. I don't know if I meant to take corruption or demon form, maybe. Don't really have any energy of skills, so corruption's iffy. But I do have a feed? Feed's kind of good with corruption. Let's go for it. It's also already upgraded. I think Cursed Key with a blue candle. And I upgraded Whirlwind. I also just think it's cruel. It's just very, very, very cruel to take Owner, who has been working his entire life to be an incredible League of Legends jungler, who's clearly immensely invested in performing well in front of crowds of like millions of people, who is on one of, well, maybe the most prestigious esports organization of all time, actually. Certainly one of them. And then you put him in Game 5 of the World Finals and he plays a champion he has never practiced? Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm sorry. Like, it's cool if you enjoy watching that, sure, but like as a competitive format, holy shit, that is such a fucking catastrophe. I don't think it's like cool for novelty. I think that's just a fucking disaster. You should let that athlete practice the thing that he has to do. Like, it's just fucked up. Anyway, let's go this way or something. I just really want this shop, I think. Ouch. I don't think it's uppercut first. Uppercut saves me 3 health now, but it makes it much harder to kill stuff later. Also, I don't think I'm going to use the potion. This fight goes very fast. How can the best team in the world come that unprepared into a championship? I think it is reasonable for a person who plays League of Legends professionally to have between like 3 to 5 champions practiced at a professional level, like given how often patches drop and how much work it takes to practice a champion to a professional level. It's just not reasonable for them to have 10. It's like asking why a team for another sport can't have their athletes play like a 5th different position. Like, after all of the other athletes were not allowed to play running back, why couldn't the cornerback play running back? Shouldn't they have come in prepared? Like, fucking no, he's a cornerback. Like, he should have been good at being a cornerback. Let's go Pommel Strike. I think I want this. You have such a huge parlay on this specific Slay the Spire run. Look, I'll see what I can do, but I'm not making promises, okay? Volve Bludgeon. Maybe not what I would have picked. Why has he never practiced Mundo once? Well, they came into the tournament in a play-in to even reach the tournament, right? When they entered the tournament, it was playing against a team from another league, a best of 5, in order to be allowed to play in the main part of the tournament. And you're asking why he hadn't practiced, like, the 13th champion that was relevant to best of 5 of the finals? Like, what? When? Anyway. Sentinel maybe? Sure. Get me out! It's a very hard run. Hopefully this shop makes it a lot easier. Because at the moment, it's feeling a little dodgy. I don't know how much easier the shop just made it. Abacus. Ornithopter, but I have no potions. I guess I don't get a card remove. Go like Abacus, Ornithopter, attack and fire potion. That gets me through some elites. I don't have to buy Abacus. Feels weird with Corruption, Fiend Fire, Pommel Strike to not buy Abacus. They gifted an audience member an apple tree at the end of the show. I'm trying to decide if I would like that or not, being gifted an apple tree. I guess so. Sounds vaguely okay. We got one extra card. Let's see what it is. Actually, do I play this? Because some of the stuff costs 2. Actually, quite a lot of it costs 2. I think I play this. Well... Alright, I think I survived this one. Do I like having ink bottle around? I enjoy a little card draw on occasion. I think it's a nice thing to have. I had kind of forgotten Dark Embrace existed, so I had to read the card there. Okay. Evolve Fire Breathing turns out to be alright. Ooh, Battle Trance. Fucking hell, this is my question mark. Ugh. Ouch, ouch. Milry's corruption's kind of fun, huh? Question is, can I armaments my feed? If only I had left this one alive, I could have double fed in this fight. An improvement for next time, I guess. I feel like Nilary is like an anagram of a guy they know or something. No armaments on feed. That's too bad. Maybe though, with battle trance. I guess also. Okay. I don't actually have to end the fight yet, right? Another armament. I think I'm okay with not this time. We should have thought longer. Bottled Flame. Whirlwind. It's unfortunately too slow. Bottled Flame Bludgeon any good? I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is just my key. I'm not loving life in Act 2 here at the moment. Deck has no-ish scaling. I guess that has Nillary's. Alright, let's go for it. I could have bottled Whirlwind for Gremlin Leader, I guess. Act 2 is not about loving life. Sounds accurate, yeah. Weird to have both Fiendfire and Feed and just feel like both of them are shit. Kind of good cards, in theory. Feel no Pain or Havoc. Close. It's like very close between the two. Let me go for a Feel No Pain, just barely. That's a spot where, like, I don't know, maybe you could go back and change your choice and have it change the fight outcome there. Okay, I've done a pretty good job of putting wounds in my next draw pile. Well done, everyone. Like so. Guess we fail to feed. Actually kind of important not to play Rage. To make sure that the wounds go back in the next draw pile. Bag of Prep's real good, Offering's real good. Okay, okay. My deck just got a lot better. Observe Bag of Prep being really good. What's a rare chance with Nari's? Every card in the pool is equally likely. I will take a feed. Don't threaten me with a good time. Maybe I should have played Defend to get another Dazed in the deck there. I assume I win next turn. Because it's easy. I could have just stopped playing cards. Would have been better. Second Evolve, first Anger, or Entrench. I think one evolves, enough evolves. I don't think you need two of those. I don't see an Entrench doing anything at the moment. I could take it for its Entrench. I could take it for it being Entrench later. But as of right now, it seems kind of shit. I don't think I need Anger. I think this is a skip. Upsetting. Galleries cannot give Feed, but it can give Exhume. Which sometimes matters. I should use a potion here. Probably. Given that my potion belt is full, I have a Toy Ornithopter, I'm not at full health. Just kind of feels like there are enough reasons. I don't think you're meant to say that to people level 1 Bidoof. Ow. He's been saying maybe. A very important, like, plausible deniability there. Another whirlwind? Also, we got some fire breathing value there. I think this way we get the card from Nilry's guaranteed. We get the ink bottle and then Unshaku this turn as well. Another whirlwind? Okay. Sure. No feed, but maybe okay. Akabeko Flex Potion. I do have a Whirlwind. There's a Combust here. I might take a Combust Plus to get through the Automaton fight. Feels like relevant damage. I just have 0 scaling. I'm very reliant on Nilry's. But maybe Nilry's will carry, I don't know. Combust opens up Rupture, actually. Maybe I just need that as an option. Go Armaments Plus, we could rest. I think I have to rest. Thank you, Redorculus. Maybe. Never Whirlwind. Unbelievable. Okay, just strip all the artifact charges here. Exhume hits something. Have corruption in play. Man! Are they gonna steal Whirlwind, actually? I'm gonna steal Fiendfire and either Whirlwind or Metallicize. Get this one ready to kill them. Holding feed's kind of greedy here, yeah. I think that's a bit much. I'm growing as a human. Oh, I have Combust in play. Well, Sure, I guess it's dead. Juggernaut's kind of scaling. Up to my custom character. It's downloadable. This is so close. I can go uppercut Fiendfire, or I can go Juggernaut, defend uppercut. That seems better. We've had first Juggernaut, yes. Maybe Flame Barrier, actually. Okay, I shouldn't die next turn, and then it's just like either I kill it or I don't. We can try to wait and find an exhume. It costs me 1 health. We go to 81 health missing. That means I heal 1 more, right? I think so. Unlucky. Okay. I should have played Ink Bottle and Nunchaku stuff. I think with a bag of prep, we are taking Brutality. X card draw is terrible. We're playing the hard mode Ironclad runs with no Dark Embrace right now. I already have a Fiendfire, I already have a Corruption. Not too much reason for 2 Corruptions in this deck. Second Fiendfire could be okay with Abacus, but I think this is better for supporting the Fiendfire anyway. Power Potion can be Dark Embrace. Okay, this is a Runic Cube. I think it's a fairly clear Runic Cube. Guess me 1 more card per turn out of the Brutality, just straight away. Now we're talking. So I would like vaguely prefer not to kill it here. Cyrus, thanks for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Is an interesting name. Actually got a feed off. I think taking another pommel strike. With Abacus and quite a lot of card draw makes a lot of sense. I guess I always have Flex Potion for Whirlwind. I can play this. Sure. I can play this too. Right, I'm just trying to save. I'll save my Akabeko for Whirlwind. 3248 exactly. Gotta do it. Don't gotta do it, but kinda gotta do it, you know? It's like a shrug. That way I have Pommel plus Shrug that I'm exhausting down toward. Although I guess I have Corruption. I guess I have Corruption. So really I'm just exhausting toward Pommel plus. Holy shit. They have Dark Embrace in this game? The Self-Forming Clay is so good. I think it's an easy Dark Embrace. The Self-Forming Clay is so good. Just an easy Dark Embrace there, right? I'm using Pandora, not Spotify, but the same idea. Basically the same thing. Unlucky? Yeah, have to take the one that's a better Relic and Slay the Spire for sure. I would like a feed. Get concerned that my friends are going to give me too many dazes and they're just all going to die. Yeah, that's too bad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw 7 cards per turn? If I upgrade both pommels and just play all the cards, I'm good, I think. So I should be focused on the stuff that makes me not die. I'm okay with it shielding. Also pretty okay with it hitting me for 3, to be honest. Oh, also I have Fiendfire. Combust, Runic Cube, not a great combo. So yeah, I can just do this. Get rid of a bunch of the attacks. Throw armaments on one of the pommels. Ooh, or do I want it on feed? Actually, it's on one of the pommels. Stay ironclad only. I've only been playing ironclad this month. As a matter of fact. Any sundials in chat? No non-ironclad November. Really not allowed to do anything in November, huh? I'm taking so much damage per turn. We just stay on this. I'm concerned about my health, given... You know what, actually, let's use this for 5 HP. Given that I want to upgrade pommels at campfires. The health situation's a little dire. Maybe I shouldn't be playing Combust. Got a potion back, that's nice. Fascinating. Gosh, when I was a kid, Rasputin wasn't even alive yet. Still not alive. I was a kid. Yeah, good point. Now watch me mew. Now watch me nay nay. Have a block card on my deck? Kind of. That was the kind of. Actually, I got both of them. Okay. If there is a time I can Fiend Fire without feed in my hand, that's pretty good here. Kinda gotta get rid of that though. Whoops. Huh, maybe I'm just killing now. Yeah, I think I just kill now. Taking too much damage per turn. Spot weakness with this pommel strike thing I'm trying to do. Seems good. Why do we question the veracity of things but not their velocity? When I took physics, we questioned their velocity quite a lot. I have to decide if I'm resting or upgrading. If I upgrade, I think it's Pommel Strike. Kinda just want to rest. Where did I take physics and will I give it back? Absolutely not. It's mine now. Yeah, I think I'm just resting. No Lizard Tail, 40 health's actually kind of low at this point of the run with this deck. Guess we do this actually. Do I have the boot? I don't have the boot. I don't even think Fiendfire takes less damage. Weird. I take 6, I play Corruption, I play Rage, I shuffle. I guess it takes less damage this turn. But then, like, how do I kill? I don't have pommels anymore. It's kind of hard to kill. Alright, let's not do it. Also waste some. Akabaka. Why no armaments upgrade? It's an okay upgrade here. But I need my 2 pommel strikes to be upgraded a lot more than I need my other cards to be upgraded. Glad I rusted. I guess Whirlwind does the most damage? This is fine. Looks fine. And then next turn I just kill, so I want to play something that isn't an attack. Can't really do that. Ooh, Brutality went before Evolve there. I should play Evolve before Brutality. It would have saved me 1 health. Seeing Red's okay, but it isn't very good before I have Dark Embrace in play. I don't think we take second Brutality. That's a bit much. I mean, with this one and this one, we just take this, right? Order? Excuse me? Become cursed with Rive? Heal 21 HP? Oh my. Madness is kind of alright here. It's heal 21 and gain 6 max. But Madness is so strong. Madness is only kind of strong. It also, like, immediately dies on the next floor. Kind of an issue. Yeah, I think the part where it dies on the next floor might be the problem with it. What am I actually looking for? $48 block a turn with double pommel plus. Okay. There are better circumstances for Rye than this one. Sometimes it's pretty good with Gambling Chip. Although I think in this case I just want to play it, so I guess maybe that's not true here. Feed, no. I do want to Fiend Fire, but I want to Fiend Fire without feed in my hand. Fucking feed. It just wants to help, you know? It's not its fault. Second Fiend Fire? It's kind of funny. It's 8 cards, steals 80. That's actually not enough. Wait, it's 11. Okay, deals 88. I'm gonna use this because I want the 5 health. And I don't think it's like a crucial potion. Missed, damn. Disarm's good. I think this deck is going left to recall. We take 2 more question marks, we get 2 more curses. And then we upgrade probably armaments at this point. Maybe Pummel. Yeah, I think it's just Pummel actually. But yeah, we take too much damage from fights to actually do the fights, right? Pretty sure that's true. Sensible options are Dark Embrace, Offering. I would have said Disarm was sensible, but then I got another one. I think it's just Dark Embrace. There's like Rage? Very hard to be excited about duplicating one of the skills when you have Corruption, right? Unless it's one of the powerful exhaust skills already, like Offering or maybe Disarm. Is Magic the Gathering draft the best or worst roguelike? Probably. There are some pretty good rare relics, like Dead Branch. This could hit for 21. Looking for a Seeing Rod. Ooh. Maybe? Damn. It's a good start, though. Feels kind of likely that I'm about to exhaust all of the cards in my hand. So upgrading feed. Yeah, high fiend fire. I think that's fine. Give me the rare relic. Good. Quick zoom. Okay. If I win the run from this, everyone has to say thank you, Exum. Remember? Plus 3 HP. Farina bottle's good. Second Wind is a card. It's probably a card I take. Second Wind is a little bit weird with corruption. One of the things it can do is it can lead to me not having to play corruption, in which case Pummel Plus and Shrug becomes a thing. But like, I don't know. I don't have Sun though. I'd rather just Pummel Plus probably. Okay, let's upgrade armaments. I'm gonna be brave because I got this Farina bottle. Turnip's also okay. Okay at this exact moment. We don't mind this one. If I want to keep it around, I should start stripping artifact from it and kill this one, I guess. Having second thoughts about that now. Okay, I don't want to play Combust, I do want to play Fire Breathing. Looks like I actually get to Fiend Fire without killing my feed with it. I want to keep this though. And after I have no block cards anymore, so maybe I also want to play some block cards first. Worry about mini Jorbs? Sorry to hear that. That must be very hard for you. Alright. Certainly feeling good about the decision to take Apicus. Do we know if Slay the Spire is set in Seattle? No, I guess we don't. The question got a sensible chuckle from me. Did I do it in the wrong order because of ink bottle? I think I might have. Alright, clearly I just don't understand how that works. Regardless, this is fine. I feel like I've had better ironclad nunchakus in my life, but it's pretty good. No rewards? Another fight? I do not think a weakened one is the one I wanted. Maybe I can play this with very few powers. I'm thinking about not playing Corruption. How many disarms do I have? I've got several disarms. It's probably fine. No brutality, though. Curse Mac, thanks for the 6 months. Appreciate it. Pretty god-awful hand. It's okay. The powers make it so I take more damage from being attacked. Disarm. Interesting, Fiend Fire. Okay, I need some help from Nilrays. I think Havoc gets rid of one more card. But I need to make sure it's the right card. Oh, I did not realize I had gotten rid of a Pommel Strike. Okay, I need a lot more help than I realized. save me, nil raise. Nope. So the good news is either I'm fine or I'm not fine. The bad news is I think it's not okay. Exam? Holy. I think I should play Metallicize. Because I'm just going to run into hands that don't draw enough cards to actually work here an awful lot. Disarm is very good. This is an example of a hand that doesn't work at all. Whoops. Plus 17. Hey Luna, how are you? Shockwave or Flame Barrier, both pretty good. I think we go Flame Barrier. Barricade bizarrely okay here, I think. Is it? I don't know. It's very close to being okay. I'm doing the thing I didn't want to do, where I'm running into my like time limit for going out during a really interesting part of a run that I would like to have more time to think about. But I kind of just have to finish this one now. Unfortunate. I assume that if I play Brutality, I like immediately lose. Oh, maybe I've just lost already, actually, anyway. Alright, that's fine. I feel like if I had another hour for this run, I could have spent the hour thinking interesting thoughts about what to do in it. But I didn't have another hour. So, GG. I gotta go get ready for my evening plans. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Sorry that I didn't... I don't know. There were just like a lot of fights where I was not calculating how to maximize my feed chance and stuff like that. And I was going quickly enough that I like clicked at least one chest without even thinking about Cursed Key, although it ended up being fine. And then I did not think even slightly about like potion use and stuff in that boss gauntlet. Because my heart stops in like 10 minutes, so it was going to be very hard to finish the run. Anyway, thanks for chilling out. I will see you tomorrow, I think. I think the plan is just to stream tomorrow. I don't remember having anything else to do. Wait, what day is it? It's Tuesday today? Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. Wednesday is a stream day. Thursday is different stream day because I'm gonna play Blood on the Clock Tower with Caleb, probably. I think we're streaming that. But I'll like probably play some Slay the Spire first. Thanks for hanging out! And I will see you next time.